I left my house and I saw my aunt just like walking the dog, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go out today, so just so you know, I'm leaving. I'm like, okay, and she's like, okay, just be careful and stuff. Make sure you have your cell phone on and everything. So I went to the street of corruption, which is roughly translated from Calle de Amargura.
What?
Yep.
Because we don't want to speak Spanish, so it's okay.
I know, but maybe my viewers would understand it. Anyways,
Wait, what did you say?
I said, anyways, this is what happened. I was walking down the street of corruption. I went to a bar. I ordered a Wisconsin, which is a beer, which
And
is
a
like
steak.
red. A beer that is red, and it has whiskey in it. I'm
And
like, oh
And it's a state.
yeah, it's a state. So I ordered that, and they're like, okay, man, here you go. It's 2,300 colones, which is like $4. It's not that much.
Okay.
Hold up, I gotta take off my shoes.
All right.
So I hailed a cab to get to the street because I didn't know how to get there. I knew how to get there on bus, but I didn't want to take a bus. So I called the cab, and they were like, "Okay, I'll take you there, man. No problem." This guy did not talk to me at all.
Okay.
Didn't pay a single mind to me at all. So he left me there, and I told him, "Oh, can I get your number? Because I'm gonna be leaving in a little bit, so that way I can just call you up and come pick me up and stuff." And he's like, "Yeah, man, here, I'll give you my number." So I went to one bar, I went to another bar, and then I went to my final bar.
Okay.
The final
The
bar.
final bar.
The final bar, because this bar was special. Okay, it was
The
special.
final-
It was a bar no one ever went to, and then I was just there. I ordered a beer, and then these guys were watching a soccer game. Mind you, I've never watched soccer in my life. I didn't know about the teams and shit, but I got so into it, so I was already a little fucked up. But the second bar, okay, I gotta backtrack a little bit, because the second bar I went to was something weird happened. There was this guy just came out of nowhere, and he's like, "Yo, you didn't bring me my whiskey, but you charged me for my whiskey. I'm kind of pissed at that, man. I mean, are you doing your fucking job right and shit?" And like the guy's like, "Oh, dude, I didn't charge you for the whiskey." He's like, "Okay, then what the fuck is this?" He took out his receipt and he started raging. You know what I did? You know what I did?
Slapped him.
No, no, no. I walked up to the two guys because he was arguing with one of the waiters. I go up to them and I'm like, "Yo, dude, look, just calm down. Everything's fine." I gave him. I'm like, look. You see your friends over there? They're a little freaked out, man. You gotta chill a bit. Look, I'm gonna buy you guys a round of beer. I'm gonna buy you guys 5 beers. You can
Son.
split it up and whatever. I don't give a fuck what you do with the beer. Just here, calm down. He's gonna bring you your whiskey, but I'm paying you for another round of beers. You guys gotta fucking chill out. And then the guy's just like, he was stunned because he's like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Who are you?
And he's like, "Okay," they all calm down. They're like handshake, and then the waiter dude, he just looks at me. He's like, "What is your name?" I'm like, "Oh, my name is Brian, man. Don't fucking worry about it. Just do your job, chill out a bit, enjoy your life." So he like smiled at me, and then the waiter chick that was like friends with him smiled at me too, and then she started talking to me for a little bit. Mind you, I was already a little bit well over the edge of my sanity because I just wasted money on random people. I didn't want to get too fucked up because I still had to get home. So I go to the guy. I'm like, "Yo, is Jimena here? That was her name.
Uh-huh.
He's like, yeah, I'll bring her over right now. I'm like, okay, man, that's cool, sweet. He brought me my drink and he brought me my Jimena. So,
Hey man.
Hey man, nah.
Hey man.
she was, dude. She agreed to do a fan sign for you, like in the future.
Oh, little Facebook page thing.
Yeah. I'll get to that in a little bit.
Okay, I just pop out of nowhere.
Okay, so what happened was me and her were talking, and I didn't want to fuck her because I had to go home early because
Oh,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
shut up. I didn't want to waste that much money. Okay,
Alright.
so me and her were talking, and dude, this girl fell in love with me, man. It made me so damn happy. That's why I'm all like, I love you, whoever told me to go out today.
You're welcome.
So this is what happened. I talked to her, like I didn't even put my hand on her tits or anything. I just put my arm around her. I was just talking to her like a normal person, and
Well,
she
yeah,
kept
you're
smiling.
supposed to. What?
But this is the thing, man. This girl was really good. Like I don't want to pay for sex. I just want to fuck her whenever I can. Get a relationship going.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, this is
Okay, look, listen, you whore.
alright.
So there's this rule in the strip club because me and my cousin found out a while ago that the girls are not supposed to give out their numbers like at all. They're on camera and everything. They're not supposed to give that out at all.
Makes sense.
So this is what happened. I bought her drinks. I kept her there talking and shit. We talked about her studies because she's trying to learn English because she wants to go to America one day. I'm like, if you ever go to Miami, I'll show you around. No problem. And she just like laughed and was happy and shit. And then she goes, I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm gonna give you my number. I'm like,
Bada
okay.
bang!
That's
So-
that.
We had to she had to give me the number in the most sneakiest way possible. Like we had to make it look like we're still talking normally. And then I like wrote her number down on my work phone and then I called her. And then, I sent her a text message while I was in the taxi cab telling her, thanks for everything. You're awesome. I'm glad I met you. Well, I'm glad I met you again.
Wow.
So, she was like, I've never given anyone my number. I'm like, oh, I must be special. She goes, yeah, you kind of are. I'm like, oh, damn, just kind of? And she's like, no, you know what I mean. I'm like, what do you mean? I was just like fucking with her. So I was drunk and I was just like having fun. And she's like, you're very important to me. And she's like, maybe one day we can hang out besides, in here.
Oh.
Oh.
So this is what happened. She, like, I told her, because I was already, you only get 3 drinks when you pay the entrance. I was already on my 3rd drink. And, like, I already bought her, like, 2 drinks. So I can keep her there talking and shit. She kept asking about, like, how was my life? Am I happy? Do I have a girlfriend and everything? I'm like, no, I don't have a girlfriend. I'm actually pretty happy. Work is fine and all that. So she goes, because I was already nearing my final drink, she goes, I'm going to go dance right now on stage.
Okay.
She goes, I really wish you could be here to watch. I'm like, I'm gonna stay here, don't worry. Just go dance, have fun and think of me. And she's like, I will, trust me. I'm like, oh snap. So, she goes dancing up there and then the whole time she's dancing, she's just looking right at me, dead center in my eyes. She's just looking right at me.
I think the guys are like, what is she looking at? I thought, man, I want her to look at me.
Dude, there's this one dude who's sitting like a few chairs over, like on the left. He just like kept looking at her and then looking at me, and he's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?"
He's like, are you
Yeah,
the
that's
baby?
like-
He's like, are you the baby daddy or something, man?
So she kept looking at me and she kept like dancing, and I've seen her dance before, and this was before I talked to her, and she was like not enthusiastic about her dancing. This time she was like all out. She started lip singing. I'm like, oh my god.
And then like Maniac started playing. It's like, she's a maniac on the floor, and she's dancing like she's never danced before. And
That
then-
would have matched back.
It would have matched.
Dude, they played some Metallica song there, not for her, but
That
like
doesn't
for some
fit.
other
It's not
some
fair.
other chick there.
It's not fair at all.
I know, right? So she was dancing and she just kept looking right at me. I'm like, oh my god, this girl is so fucking into me, but she's a whore.